Good morning, Lucy. My name is Toni, and I'm a social worker here at the school. What my job is here is I talk to students to help them with anything that they may need inside or outside of the school. How are you doing today?
Okay.
Anything going on that you want to talk about?
No, I want to go back to the classroom. Okay?
Okay, well, I'll try to be as quick as possible so you can go back to the classroom, but before we begin, I just want to let you know that anything that we talk about in here will stay between you and me, unless you tell me that you want to hurt yourself, someone else, or also if there's anything that I feel that maybe your teacher or your guardian should know, I'm going to let them know, but I'll let you know anything that I plan to tell them before I do. Is that okay?
Yeah, but why am I here?
So, actually, I received a call from your grandfather this morning. He called the school to let us know that some things were going on at home that you might want to talk about with me. Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on at home?
Well, I live with my grandpa, and my grandma passed away over the summer, so he's been really sad.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Lucy. That must be very hard to go through. Can you tell me a little bit more about how your grandpa is dealing with your grandma passing away?
Well, my grandma used to make my lunches and get me, my brother, and cousins ready every morning for school. Now that my grandma's passed away, I have to get myself ready while my grandpa lays in bed.
So, but...
I like your cat.
Do you?
Yeah.
Huh. So, well, I'm very sorry to hear that, Lucy. It sounds like your grandpa's just having a really, really hard time doing the things that your grandpa used to do. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yes. She used to do everything for us, and I have to do it all by myself. The kids here make fun of me because sometimes my clothes are dirty, and I can't always reach the stuff on the shelf in the shower, so sometimes my hair looks messy. My grandpa can't afford to buy us new clothes either.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that the kids are making fun of you. That's something that us in the school that we want to work on and hopefully make that better for you. Can you tell me a little bit more about the kids bullying you?
The kids call me Stinky and ask me if I live with pigs. They also call me Cracker because I'm white. It makes me very, very mad, and I want to hit them. Especially on the playground because they say I have cooties and I'm not allowed to play on the jungle gym with them.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear how the kids are treating you on the playground. But remember, if you tell me that you want to hit someone, that I have to let them know. However, like I said, the school does not tolerate any kind of bullying whatsoever. So I will be talking to my supervisor, which is the principal, and we'll see what we can do about the bullying that you're receiving. Can you tell me a little bit more about what happens when you get mad?
I know, I always think I want to hit them, but I never do because I know my older brother will protect me. He is always there for me and calms me down when I get upset. I know I can always talk to him when people are picking on me.
Well, that's very good to hear. I'm glad that you recognize the strength in yourself that you can always talk to your brother. You mentioned earlier that you live with your brother and some cousins. Can you tell me a little bit more about the people that live at your home?
I live with my older brother Joseph and my cousins Lillian, Sebastian, and David. My dad will sometimes come and visit me, but I'd like to see him more.
So, I hear you saying that your dad wished he would come and see you more. Can you tell me a little bit more about your parents?
My mom died 3 years ago, and my dad was arrested for driving without a license, so DCS took me and placed me with my grandparents. My dad comes to see me every 3 weeks or so, but I would rather live with him.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear about your mom and dad. It sounds like just a rough situation. It also must be hard not being able to see them every day. Can you tell me a little bit more about your mom passing away?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lucy. I did not mean to upset you at all. We can talk about something else. Well, you told me earlier that your grandpa has a hard time buying you new clothes. Can you tell me more about that?
My grandma used to do all the shopping and would get us things, but now my grandpa spends all his money on beer, so we don't get new things anymore. Sometimes I try to sell lemonade for my house so I can make money.
Wow, well that's very good for you to be persistent and work towards what you want. I know that not having a lot of money can be a big problem. Can you tell me a little bit more about what your grandpa does do for you?
He makes us dinner every night, and I really like his macaroni.
Oh, I like macaroni too, but that's good and I'm glad that you're getting dinner. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you eat during the day?
When I'm here at school, I eat breakfast and lunch here, but sometimes I can't always eat it because the other kids steal it from me. They're always so mean to me, and I just get so mad, and I hate coming to school.
I'm so sorry that you're having such a rough time here at school. Like I said, I will be talking to the principal and getting some more input about how we can get this to stop. But besides talking to your brother to help you cool down when you're upset, is there anyone else that you talk to?
I have an older sister, Gracie, but my dad is fighting with her right now, so I'm not talking to her. And I have an older brother, Jeremy, that I can talk to on the phone.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that your family, it sounds like they're fighting or going through a rough time. Can you tell me a little bit more about what they're fighting about?
DCS has said that my grandpa can no longer care for us because he's getting too old, and my sister Gracie said she would adopt me but not my brother Joseph. My dad said he either needs to adopt both of us or none of us.
That's a tough situation to be in, so I'm very sorry to hear that you're going through that. Can you tell me a little bit more about your brother that lives in Wisconsin?
He has said he would adopt both of us too, but I don't want to move to Wisconsin. I would rather stay here with either my dad or my grandpa. It's cold in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's very cold. I don't like the snow either. So I'm hearing you say that you prefer to stay with either your dad or grandpa. Do you tell them about the bullying that's going on in school?
I've told my grandpa.
Well, can you tell me about what he said when you tell him those things?
He tells me I need to try to stand up for myself more. I want to stand up for myself. I just get so upset and mad about the kids are saying I just don't know what to do. I get angry all the time with the kids here. I hate it.
It sounds like you're struggling a lot with bullying, which is one of the reasons that's making you so angry. I hear you say a lot of it happening on recess or outside of school. Can you tell me a little bit more about what it's like inside the classroom?
I hear the kids talking about me all the time and whispering. Sometimes even during tests, I get so mad I can't finish.
Well, that is not good at all. Is it okay if I share this information with my supervisor and your teacher so we can work together to, hopefully stop the bullying, and that way you can focus more inside the classroom?
Yes.
Okay, because learning is very, very important. But I want to thank you for being so willing to open up to me about it. You said that sometimes you don't get to finish your work because of the bullying. Can you tell me about your grades?
They're not good. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And I just get mad because I don't get it. And then people are picking on me, and that makes me more mad, and I just hate being here.
Well, I am so sorry that all of this is going on. It sounds like you're having a rough time at home or a rough time at school. Is it okay if I share the information about your grades with my supervisor as well? Because that way we can try and get you a referral to get tutoring outside of school, so that way you can get caught up. I actually have connections to the YMCA that's right here in this neighborhood. I can give that information to your grandfather or to your teacher, and what that does is that will allow you to go there after school. They can help you with tutoring, and there'll be people watching, and you'll be playing games with students, and that way maybe you can get some more positive interactions with kids, and they can work on the bullying issues as well.
Will they help me divide?
I mean, they can definitely help tutor you in math. Is that where you're struggling?
Yeah, I don't understand how to divide. And then fractions, we started that, and I don't get that either.
Okay, well that's something that I can relay to your teacher as well, and maybe we can get you some extra help with division. But is the YMCA, do you think that that's something that you'd be interested in?
I think it'd be good as long as the other kids aren't picking on me. I'm sure my grandpa would be happy that I'm getting help on my homework because he doesn't understand it either.
Well, I'm very sorry, but like I said, I will talk with them and let them know, and we'll find you some help in school. And your teacher will be willing to help, to help you as well during the classroom once I let her know that you're having such a hard time.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Yep, I'm always here to help you, Lucy. You can come and ask me questions anytime that you need anything, or just if you want to come and talk. However, I do have a quick exercise that I'd like to do with you. It's about anger. It'll give you ideas for other ways to help you cool down. Like if your brother isn't available and you can't talk to him, would you want to try it with me?
Do I have to divide?
No, you don't have to divide. You would just.
Okay.
This is going to be a fun activity, okay?
All right.
All right. So what I have here is we are going to make a hot cocoa mug with marshmallows, and this way you can take it around with you, and you can always refer back to it so you can see other ways to cool down, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to give you is 2 crayons. One's green, and you're going to color the positive ways to cool down in green, and the negative ways to cool down in red.
I don't understand.
Okay, so if I give you a good way to cool down, like for example, so the first one that I have is take 5 deep breaths. When you're feeling angry and you're really, really mad and you're really upset, do you think that stopping and taking 5 deep breaths is a good way to help you cool down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we would color that one in green.
So green's right and red is wrong.
Yes.
I get it.
All right. Very good. So we did the first one. So if you want to go ahead and
The whole
color
marshmallow or just the top here?
just the top here, and then we can glue it on top of your cocoa mug.
Could be hot chocolate.
Okay, it can be hot chocolate.
Oh, that's cocoa, huh?
Yeah, cocoa is hot chocolate. So.
Okay.
All right. So the next one, walk away. When you're feeling really, really mad, and you like you said,
No,
you feel
you
like
don't
you're
walk away. You gotta stand up for yourself.
True, you do have to stand up for yourself, but sometimes just walking away and taking a step back so that way you don't get more mad at people. That way, if you walk away, stay by yourself, you can just cool down, take those 5 deep breaths, just, walk away from the situation that's making you mad, and then you can come back with a clear head. So that one's
When I'm loud. I always get in trouble for being loud. He's going to change that walk away to red, though.
Is he?
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is get a drink of water.
Well, it can't hurt.
Yep.
That's green.
Yep.
That's good.
Sometimes, like you said, a lot of these will come in handy, like, walk away, take deep breaths, get a drink of water, just kind of, get out of the situation. Okay, now this one. Count backwards from 10.
Green. That's probably good.
Sometimes when you get in a situation and you're so mad, like I said, you just need time to think about what you're doing before, you get angry at someone else. So just take a minute and go 10, 9, 8, all the way to
7,
1.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pow!
Great job.
Pow!
No, we
No?
do not hit people.
Okay.
No, we do
All
not
right.
hit people. Remember, that's a
right.
red one. But like I said, just,
I'm not going
take
to
a
hit
step
anybody.
back.
You don't have to tell someone I'm going to hit somebody because I'm not going to hit somebody.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, so the next one is hurt yourself.
Red.
Red, good.
You don't want to hurt yourself. Hurt somebody else before you hurt yourself.
No, you don't hurt anyone else either.
No.
We want to make sure that everyone here is safe. And if you're feeling, like I said, if you're feeling angry, you can come talk to me, talk to an adult, or use any of those other things that we've just talked about. So the next one is get quiet and shut down.
Well, if I shut down, then I'm holding it all inside and not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
But being quiet's good. So it's half red and half green.
No, this one, if you're angry and you're upset, like we said, it's best to talk about it and get your feelings out. So shutting down, it's only going to make all that anger that's inside of you, it's eventually going to explode and all come out. So we always want to be able to talk. There are certain times where you should be quiet, but this one
Like during division.
This one we colored in green, not in red. Oh wait, yes, red. Sorry.
Ha, ha, ha.
Sorry.
You need a marshmallow exercise.
Sorry. Miss Toni needs to remember her colors sometimes, but.
Yeah, you probably shut down. Okay.
All right. So the next one is run out of the classroom.
Sometimes I want to.
I know it can be really rough in the classroom, but like we said, we always have to face our problems, and we can't be running either.
Okay, so it's red.
Yep.
Your cat's funny. Your
Yeah.
cat's hitting the dog right now.
The benefits of having meetings in my house is just so that way you feel more comfortable. We're not sitting in a room, Most of the time we don't have meetings in the house, though.
But what a cute kitty.
All right, so the next one is stomp your feet.
No, but we feel good. And you're not hitting somebody, but I'm going to say red.
Yeah, that one's red. You don't want to hurt anyone else, and you don't want to, hurt yourself by, kicking your feet or stomping something.
Unless you're dancing.
Yeah, unless
If you're
you're
dancing,
dancing.
you can stomp your feet.
Do you like to dance?
I do.
All right, well maybe we can look into some dance lessons.
You know
too.
that one country dance that you do and then you stomp forward?
Oh.
And then you go, yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
you can do that one?
Yeah, I can do that.
Well, maybe we can look in getting some dance lessons. If that makes you happy, we can look into doing that, and you might meet some friends in there too.
Yeah, that like to dance.
Yeah. All right. So the next one is squeeze your fist.
I'm going to say good. I'm going to say green.
See, this one can go both ways. So you're squeezing your fist, you're
And
mad
you're
at
ready.
yeah, see, that's where it can go bad.
Okay.
But sometimes when you just squeeze your fist, it makes you feel a little bit better, just, you know, to get that tension out. So this one will let you color either green or red.
Green.
Green? All right.
Green.
So we'll say that it's a good thing. All right. And the next one that we have is draw a picture.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's green.
That doesn't hurt anyone. It doesn't hurt you, and that way, you know, you.
So
can...
what's so bad is throwing things, screaming, hurting yourself, shutting down, running, stomping your feet. Those are bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that. But
Yeah.
don't tell my grandpa about running away.
Wouldn't like that one. All right. So I hope that you can answer this one pretty quickly. Hit or kick?
Red.
Yep. Very good. We do not want to hurt anyone, hurt ourselves.
Can I come in here tomorrow?
Yeah, if you want to. If you have, and you can come in here anytime that you want.
So what if like the other kids are calling me names and everything? If I don't run out of the classroom, can I walk out of the classroom and come here?
You'd have to ask your teacher first, but like I said, that'd be a good time to also talk to your teacher and say, look, the kids are being really mean to me. Can we find something, or just so I can cool down, can I go sit in Miss Toni's room, you know, and color or do something that'll let me calm down?
Okay.
Okay. The next one is think happy thoughts.
Green.
Very good. Sometimes I think about getting a big old cheeseburger because that makes me happy. So whenever I'm mad, I think about what I'm gonna go home and eat for dinner.
Sometimes I think about hugging your cat. I really like your cat.
Yeah, the cat's really nice. And the very last one, hide from adults.
Red, because if they can't find you, you're in trouble. And if you don't answer them, you get in trouble. You're in trouble all the time.
And also remember, you always want to talk to adults. So you always want to tell them what's going on.
Unless football's on. You don't want to talk to my grandpa when football's on.
Don't talk to him when football's on.
Nope, when
Okay.
football's on, he says if the house is burning down, you better put it out because football's on.
Well, if something, you know, comes up why football is on and you don't want to bother him, maybe you can go find another adult, or you can write it down in like a journal or something, and that way you can talk about it later.
Well, I'm allowed to talk to him during commercials.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, then just wait for the next commercial.
So the house is just going to burn until a commercial comes on, and then I can go talk
We're
to
not
him.
gonna. Letting the house burn is not a good idea, Lucy.
Okay.
If the house is burning, you interrupt football.
All right.
All right. So we're all done. So I want to go over the good ones, because these are different ways. Like if your brother isn't there, or you can't talk to your grandpa, or I'm not around you. Remember, so counting backwards from 10, talking to an adult, getting a drink of water, walking away from the situation, taking 5 deep breaths, squeezing your fist, drawing pictures, and thinking happy thoughts. See? Don't you feel already much better about talking and getting it out after a deep breath?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for participating with me, Lucy. Like I said, I hope that you can use all these skills if the bullying continues to happen. But remember, make sure you come find me or an adult the next time the bullying goes on, and we'll find a solution to it, okay?
Okay. I'll come to you from now on.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lucy. Now, before I let you go back to class, I just want to go over everything that we talked about during this meeting. Like I said, I will talk to my supervisor and your teacher to address the issue of bullying. I'll talk to them about the programs outside of school, such as, you know, the YMCA or the dance classes, and, you know, maybe even some tutoring to help you with your schoolwork. So, can you tell me what you'd like to work on?
I want to work on my grades and understand division and fractions. And I want to do these things when I get mad.
All right. Well, that's very good. Can you tell me how you're going to do that?
I'm going to put this in my notebook. And so then when I'm in class and I hear the kids making fun of me and saying mean things about me, I'm just going to look at this. And then talk to my grandpa.
Those are all very good things. I want to thank you very much for talking to me, and like I said, you can come back and talk to me anytime you want to. Otherwise, I'll come and get you sometime next